This is my first ever YouTube live video, so bear with me. I've kind of figured out Facebook Live, but yeah, I feel like I'm at the wrong spot. So I had some time to run into Ulta and Target today, and so I got a bag of goodies here. And I thought I would just do like a haul and get ready with me. I also last night pulled out a ton of makeup, mainly eyeshadow palettes and highlighter palettes that I just kind of need to go through. I've been in a purging mode lately, thank goodness, because my collection had gotten too big. So I kind of pulled out some things that I'm like, okay, do I really want to keep these? And then, like I said, I purchased some more products today. So we're just gonna go through this. I got two more of these. I already got one. These are the Sonia Kashuk Holiday makeup brush cups, and they had them buy one get one 50% off. I already purchased one. At our new house we have a lot of marble that was already here, this gray and white marble. So, and since that's very in right now, it's been really handy to pick up stuff to go with the decor. I'm just reaching in here and grabbing things. This was from Ulta. I saw this a while ago and it seemed like it's really pretty. It's the Japanesque Kumadori Ombre Highlighter Customizable Glow. It's kind of cute packaging. I believe this was $29. By the way, the back of this says, because I didn't know what Kumadori meant, the ancient process of Kumadori theater actor applying their makeup is referred to as, Kabuki theater actor applying their makeup is referred to as Kumadori, meaning taking an impression, in the sense that the makeup pattern conforms to the inner structure of their face and the interior persona of their character. Whatever that means. So this is a limited edition luxe size ombre highlighter. Gradiates from a golden pearl to a bronze pearl to allow for subtle to intense highlighting. Dust on golden pearl in winter and spring for subtle highlighting. Bronze pearl in summer or fall. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Enough of that. So this is what it looks like. So you can see how it shifts. Got a notification. This just seemed when I swatched it in the store to have a really pretty sheen. So we'll add this to the stack here of highlighters. Some tissue paper. I picked up this. They have their Sweet and Shimmer stuff out that they always have at the holiday. And they had this body scrub in Very Vanilla, which I love vanilla, so I picked this up for myself. That smells good. I can't wait to use that. They also in that had, they had this brush, and I was super excited when I saw this because I was like, oh, this reminds me of my hairbrush that I like so much. And then I pulled it up and I realized that it does. It has the Olivia Garden. What the brush I like to use every day is the Olivia Garden, the finger brush. This kind of like flexes to your scalp here. The bristles on this seem a lot thinner and cheaper. But you know, I mean, this was like, what, $2? So I was kind of excited about this. Seemed like a good size for travel. Okay, and then what I actually went in there for is I've had a hard time. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer, the Essence I Heart Stage, and I've had a hard time getting my hands on this lately, so glad I finally found that. And then I wandered over to the Urban Decay section because it's been a long time since I've had an Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I decided I wanted to pick this one up in the color Eden. And while I was over there, I made some splurge purchases. There's a 20% off coupon at Ulta right now, so that's part of it. So this is the new All Nighter Waterproof Full Coverage Concealer. I got mine in Fair Warm. The reviews on this aren't that great. Everybody's kind of saying they prefer the Tarte Shape Tape, and so I wasn't going to get it, but then I was like, who are you kidding? You try every single concealer that claims to be full coverage, so just buy it, because you know eventually you're gonna buy it and try it. I'm kind of thinking if it doesn't work out all that great for a concealer, because I heard it's kind of drying, that I might like it as an eyeshadow primer. And then this has been out for a while, and I don't know why, it finally just kind of spoke to me, and I was like, you know, I really think I want to pick that up. This is the Naked Skin The Illuminizer Translucent Pressed Beauty Powder. The packaging looks like this. It says, this powder is damn pretty. Show up with a sophisticated glow every day with this illuminating finishing powder. It gives skin a radiant look and diffuses light to blur flaws for a soft focus effect. Our jet milled formula has an addictively silky feel that glides on weightlessly. And the universal translucent shade works on any skin tone from pale to deep. Apply all over for glowing skin, or layer on areas you want to highlight for a more strobed effect. So what I was kind of thinking that I might like this for is a dupe for MAC Emphasize underneath the eyes. I don't know. So it flips up, has a mirror, and the powder sits in here, and then it flips over, and it has a pretty big sponge, which is nice. Don't know that I'll ever use it, but it's nice that they have it. Alright, so that's the haul portion, and now we're just going to get ready. I think I do want to... I want to use Eden on one eye and my Old Faithful on the other, just because I want to see. So we're going to put Eden on this eye. I have mixed emotions about them continuously changing the packaging on the Urban Decay eyeshadow primers. This is nice for personal use with the doe foot applicator, but I don't know. For my kit, I don't like those. I prefer the older squeezy tubes. Oh, other thing I forgot to mention. I picked this up at Target. Already wet it. That's why it wasn't in the bag. This is a blending sponge. They had this whole set. It was like by the purses. And it was like holiday-esque things. And they all, like, a lot of it had like the marble and the gold and rose gold. I think this is maybe their attempt at a marble beauty sponge. Like I said, it was $5. It's pretty squishy. I've wet it, I've washed it, so we're going to try that today. There was literally only one left at the counter I was at, so I don't know. I don't know if this one was like the dud marble or if they're all that pathetically marbled. It's actually, I actually don't mind the swirl, but knowing that it was in this marble packaging, and that whole like stand was marble things. They had marble gift boxes, they had marble tissue paper. So okay, so the difference I think is this, the Essence one is more like my true skin color, and the Urban Decay one is a little bit lighter, which will give an intensifying effect to my eyeshadow. So that's nice. I mean, they feel pretty much the same. Alright, I have a whole stack here of eyeshadow palettes. Okay, we're going to try this one today because I'm not going anywhere. This was a limited edition. I think this was last spring. Hieroglyphic Heart. I just was kind of like, why do I have this? I need a cream color for my brow bone. We're just going to grab this MAC palette that I have sitting here. to get something on the brow bone. Is everybody all ready for the holidays? I finally got all my work presents finished today. The ladies at my office kind of do like an informal exchange. It's kind of, honestly, it's kind of odd. Like, it's like not talked about, and not everybody participates, but most people participate. I think we're down to like only 2 ladies that don't participate. It used to kind of be just like within our department, and then it kind of kept growing, and yeah, it's just random. So I finished those gifts today, and I have all the nieces and nephews finished, and I need to mail them off because all of them live out of town. I'm going to go in with the color that it says crease in the crease. So I need to get those in the mail because they take a while to get there. So that's my goal by the end of this week, to get all the presents in the mail. And then I did a Facebook giveaway in my Facebook group, and I need to get all those presents in the mail by the end of the week. Everyone in my house is kind of like, meh, I don't really need anything for Christmas. So I think people are literally gonna have like a gift each, like one big gift, and it'll probably be house related, because nobody is just like, oh, I want this and this and this. And then what I want's all makeup related, and nobody knows what I want. So I actually just ordered myself something that's kind of a Christmas present to myself. So I'm excited about that. I got a new diner. I've been eyeballing it, and I was hoping at like Black Friday they would have a sale or something. They didn't have anything that really went drastically on sale for the item I wanted, but finally 2 days ago, they're doing like a, I don't know, 12 days of Christmas or whatever they're doing, and finally there was a deal on the item I wanted. So I went ahead and grabbed that, and hopefully that'll be the best deal. I'll see. I'm kind of thinking they're going to do a better deal, and then I'm going to be annoyed, but that's okay. Okay, and then I'm going to cheat. I'm going to do this color on the outside. See, I think I can get rid of this. I mean, they're okay, but it's just not... There's nothing wrong with these. I just don't think this is something I'm gonna go for. Like, ooh, let me pull out that Wet n Wild palette. Okay, and then this one's supposed to be the brow bone color, but I'm gonna put this on the inside. Okay, so this is a pretty everyday eye, but there's nothing special about this. There's not like ooh ah, so this is gonna go in my purge pile to give away to someone that will appreciate it more. And I'm missing a makeup remover wipe. So yeah, I mean, like, that's decent. It's good pigmentation and it blended, but no color in that is terribly unique or like a, ooh, I'm gonna specifically want that. And that's when I need to purge out of my collection. The stuff that, yeah, it wasn't bad, so I kept it, but it's not speaking to me. Okay, I'm going to use this Physicians Formula. Well, first, I'm going to put on the Ordinary Vitamin C Suspension 30% in silicone. This is kind of like, this, well, it is skincare, but it feels like a primer. It's got a very dimethicone. Well, like it says in silicone. I'll put that on first. Next, I'm going to go in, this is the new Physicians Formula collection. This is the Spotlight Illuminating Primer. It does have a nice pump. I've actually been, when I first tried this, I'm glad I didn't do a first impressions. Because when I first tried these new products, I was kind of like, meh, they're okay. But then I continuously find myself reaching for them. So, that means something, right? To me, this is like a good medium coverage. It lasts all day on me. I don't have problems with it coming off. Which that's like #1 for me. And it's just like a good, to me, everyday work foundation. Okay. The display had very limited colors, and I was kind of like, ugh, typical Physicians Formula. They don't have very many colors. Then I've seen they have more colors than what was on the display. I guess you must have to order them online, because I saw something like, I think they are advertising 12 or 14 colors, but I only saw like maybe 8. So this, they only had, this is L, which I've kind of, at first I was so freaking confused with the way they were labeled, because they don't have like a name. So all you get are these numbers that are on the top and on the bottom. And I finally, after I stared at it for a while, figured out. So this is LN4 and this is MW2. Now, I have not determined what the number means, but the L is light, the N is neutral. And like I said, I have no freaking clue where the 4 plays in. There went my stack of highlighters. And of course they slid into a liquid, because that's what happens when you go live. Whatever, life goes on. Just wipe that off. Okay, so then this one is MW2. So this is medium, warm, and again, I haven't figured out the numbers. Maybe it's because they didn't have all of them there. For the light, they did not have an LW on the stand. There wasn't a spot for it. So I would have preferred to get light warm, but they didn't have that. So I got light neutral, and it's a little pink for me, but it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And then here, sorry, see the 2 colors up next to each other. This is called the Healthy Foundation. It's got SPF 20, brightening complex for all skin types. It doesn't say it on the bottle, but I know it supposedly like had some sort of hyaluronic acid in it. Packaging's actually really pretty nice. It's this glass tube. It's got a good weight. Like, this is why I'm not allowed to do live videos. I drop everything. So that needs to not be on the floor. So here's the Dior Forever bottle. Like I said, this is a good weight. It's just a good weight as that. This one of them did. The thing came off at first. I got all excited because this looks like a cap with a pump. It's not. It's a screw top with a ginormous doe foot applicator. Like, this is like tart shaped type size applicator. So not my favorite packaging. They would have, to me, knocked this out of the friggin' park had they put a pump on this. I would have been much, much happier. So you just smear it on your face, which is not the most sanitary. Right now I've been mixing these. Alright, let's test out this sponge. So yeah, like I said, this foundation, when I first applied it, I was just kind of like it's just like a decent medium coverage, like medium buildable. So light medium, build up to a full medium. You're not going to get full coverage out of this. But what's really impressed me is it's, like when you first put it on, you're just like, whatever, like, okay, it's foundation. It has a pretty decent skin look. It doesn't look cakey. But like I said, what's impressed me is I haven't had any issues with this coming off, separating. I mean, it's not industrial strength. Like, I'm talking just average work day. By the end of the day, my skin still looks really good. I haven't like put this through any ringer, like no 12-hour work days or any sort of craziness, but just an average day. This holds up really well. And like I said, I think I just like it because it just, I don't know, like it just makes my skin look better. It covers up this redness down here. It just kind of evens my skin out. Okay, this sponge performed well. I have no complaints about the sponge. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to test this out. A lot of people say this is very drying, so I made sure to put on eye cream. And I'm wondering if maybe you're not supposed to set it very much. Okay, here we go. I think everybody else's big complaint with this is a few dollars more than Tarte Shape Tape, and you get less product. So I think that's been kind of a, everybody's like, okay, it's fine, it's equal to Tarte Shape Tape, but you get more. So this is 0.12 fluid ounces, and this is 0.33. So you get almost double. I'm gonna do the math right off the top of my head. You get almost double with Tarte Shape Tape, and it's like maybe $3 cheaper. So that's why everybody's like, oh, why would I spend the extra money on the Urban Decay one when it doesn't do anything extra special and you get half the product for slightly more money. Just so to me the only advantage with this one is if it's because it's drier, if it's maybe going to crease less, that would be an advantage to me. Okay, and of course I wanted to use this mirror and this powder I bought, and it's got a film on it. Okay, I can definitely see why people are saying this looks dry. So if you have a severely dry under eye, I would not use this. Like I said, I'm hoping that means you don't really have to set it. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try, because I don't really have, I think I just broke this, you guys. Like, I got this to go way back. That didn't sound good. I don't know what is up with that. And just FYI, this packaging, I have already covered it with fingerprints. I don't know what is going on there. Okay. So yeah, I'm just kind of continuously tapping this out. Hoping that maybe it'll kind of dry and I won't have to set it. I see people do this with a second sponge. Of course I got a phone call. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to set that. We're going to see if that's the advantage to this. My face needs set though. I'm going to do a little bit more here. I'll say it gives like a smoothing effect. But yes, if you have dry under eyes, and I mean I have normal to dry skin. I said if your skin's drier than mine, I would avoid this one. But I'm hoping I can get by with like not setting it. I'm just going to use this powder all over the face. Just going to take a big, because this foundation is definitely needs set. Okay, I like that powder. It reminds me of my NYX No Filter powder. Like it gives the face a sheen. The only difference is this is like a translucent powder where the NYX has a color to it. This just needs to move. It keeps falling. So yeah. I think that's nice. I don't know that it's worth, I don't think it's better than the NYX powder necessarily, so might just save your money and get the NYX one because they're obviously cheaper than Urban Decay. I have made such a mess. Okay. I don't feel like contouring and highlighting today. I'm going to use this Pacifica blusher. I got this in like a subscription box. I'm just going to mix them. I do kind of like the packaging on this because it's got the mirror on the back, which I thought was creative. Because then you have a clear lid so you can see what color is in there, but you don't lose the use of a mirror. And if I could ever get this sticker off, it would actually be a pretty decent sized mirror. Okay, yeah, I like that. That's staying. That's going in the stay pile. I need to get the sticker off though. Alright, we're going to use our new Japanesque powder. And I'm going to stay in the middle to the light side. When I swatched this, ooh, that's intense. When I swatched this in the store, it was so pretty. I don't know what to think of this brush. This is the new Smashbox brushes. This is the Precision Highlighting. I don't know how I feel about it. There's definitely aspects I like about it, but I don't think it's like my new favorite. Okay, that highlighter has really kind of melted into the skin nicely, but I also feel like it lost a little bit, so I'm applying a little more. It melted in so well that it's not as shiny as I was expecting. Okay, first impression, I think it's pretty. I always like to see what highlighter looks at the end of the day in the car in the sun. That's always my best tell. For brows, I just went quick brows. So I've really been liking, I have a video coming on this brand, this Kooky. I've been liking this highbrow angled eyebrow pencil because it's a large wedge tip, so it just fills in quickly, and it's a good color for my brows. They actually have a ton of brow products, but this one's good for, like, I just want them filled in. I'm not worried about brush strokes. Not doing any close-ups. And it's got the built-in spoolie on the other side. Okay. I'm going to put on some Ico Black Magic mascara. I'm actually going to go with no eyeliner today. My lashes are freshly permed, so they're really standing up, and I kind of like being able to see each one flare up right now. And the eyeliner kind of hides that. This mascara came in some sort of subscription. It's pretty decent. I have no complaints about it. It's got kind of that funny, like, squeezy tube packaging. Okay. I'm just going to throw on some sugar, fresh sugar and tulip lip balm. And of course I forgot to do setting spray before mascara, so I'll have to hide the eye. Let's take a peek at this concealer. Okay. It needed set. I'm gonna tap it out. Okay, tapping it out worked. It didn't like permanently set creased like that, so I'm gonna keep going with not setting it. See how that goes throughout the day. Alright, well, that's it. Thanks for getting ready with me. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you later.